And good morning. And good morning. I'm Chip Coleman. I'll be the play-by-play announcer today for the first game of the NACA Boys Division 5 game here for the NACA Championship Tournament at Fort Bluff Camp in Dayton, Tennessee. We are underway. S.L. Jones in their royal blue uniforms. Jordan Christian Prep School in the white uniforms. And immediately S.L. Jones, number 23, LaShawn Washington, drives. He'll be fouled on the drive and go to the free throw stripe for 2. S.L. Jones comes from Pensacola, Florida. Their coach is Trey Bonner. They're the Warriors, Jordan Christian Prep. They are from Eagle Lake, Florida. They are the Seahawks in their home white uniforms, and Mike Gustella is their head coach. First free throw is no good for Washington. Second one on the way. I'm joined in the booth today by Elmer Harris. He'll be with us on this first game at least, and I'm sure other games throughout the day. Be sure to call someone, let them know that they can watch the broadcast just like you are on the internet. 7 games on tap today, Elmer.
Big day, looking forward to it as always.
Byron Dexter with the in the paint basket there to get the first points on the board for Jordan Prep.
Hope you had a good night's sleep last night.
Eliza Brook with the shot, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. Elmer, I slept better than I did the night before. Missing my bed, I got to admit, though. You know how that is.
I do.
Inbound pass goes to number 10, Eliza Brook, but he loses it out of bounds. Jordan Christian Prep out of Eagle Lake, Florida, their record's 135-26. And according to their stat sheet, that must be over several years of their existence. Looks like they were the 2017 Florida Independent League champions, according to their stat sheet. S.L. Jones with the basket, cut across the bottom of the court there, and it'll go out of bounds. It'll still be S.L. Jones basketball. Several sponsors for the tournament this year. Piedmont International University, one of the newer ones. Shot on the way by Washington, no good. But number 2, Kevin Fountain, gets the rebound. He'll get it to the top, then go to the side, right side, and get a pass back and hit the 3. So that puts S.L. Jones on the board today. Davian Hamilton with a three-pointer, no good. Rebound by number 11, Jonathan Kamungam. Ball comes loose. Player slips to the ground. Chris Lewis, Davian Hamilton, and shot goes up from the corner from number 5, Quintel Bryant, no good. On the fast break. Fast break shot is no good, but the putback by Kevin Fountain is good. Last night, Elmer, after we finished the evening game, I worked here until 11:45 getting these game sheets ready for us so that we have a good day to keep the fans at home informed. For those of you who are watching the broadcast today, we're coming from Fort Bluff Camp. That is the home of the NACA. Fort Bluff Camp was started many, many years ago. Block on that in the paint shot. Now S.L. Jones takes it. Quintarius Knight converts on the other end of the court. Chris Lewis will get it across midcourt for the Seahawks of Jordan Christian Prep.
And I'll tell you what, Chip, out of all the games that we've seen, even in the Division 1, 2, and 3 teams last week, I'll have to say that game last night would probably be the one that that sticks with me.
Yeah, that was an exciting game. Davian Hamilton drives and scores there for the Seahawks. Yes, last night we had a team that was down by double digits, I believe, at one point.
Oh, sure, it was.
And then they came back and won it in overtime.
Yeah, for the vast majority of the game, I don't believe they tied it up until just the last few minutes.
Within 1 minute to go.
Yeah, I mean they just started climbing their way back, and well, it's one to remember. It was Daniel 1 and Covenant. If you want to go back and watch a good end of a basketball game, that live stream is still available on our YouTube channel, as all these games will be. Daniel 1 versus Covenant in Division 6 action, I believe, or was that a Division 5 game? Division 6, I believe.
That was Division 6 last night. 8:30 game tonight is a Division 5 game, if I remember correctly. 7-4 our score here right now. S.L. Jones out of Pensacola, Florida. They are leading by 3. And yes, tonight is a Division 5 boys game at 8:30. Last night was Division 6. Lewis with the ball. Patiently waiting for some movement. They'll rotate to the left side of the court. In the corner there, Davian Hamilton cuts the baseline, puts a shot up, no good. Put back by Wilson. The second put back by Wilson is good. And we've got a substitute coming onto the court now for the Seahawks, and one for S.L. Jones, number 12. Byron Dexter, back into the game. Quincy Wilson taking a break on the bench there for Jordan Christian. We do have a player that's dealing with some type of cramp or looks like minor injury. Trainer is headed over there. We're thankful for our trainer here in the main gym at NACA. We were talking a moment ago about Fort Bluff being the host. We recommend that you go to the internet, the website for Fort Bluff, and see all that they have available for you, your family, church, and Christian school. 3-point shot on the way, rims out by Knight. On the rebound, Hamilton will take it. Knight will steal it on the other end. Ball is safe from going out of bounds by Fountain. And then Hamilton gets it back. On the drive, Dexter will score in the paint. The assist, I believe, by Chris Jordan. Good ball rotation, good aggressive defense. On the drive, shot is no good. Hamilton comes back and gets the rebound. Puts it through the basket, but it'll be no good. Double dribble called. Official explains that you can't bounce it with two hands and then shoot. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound by number 10, Bruick for S.L. Jones. Shot by Knight, no good. Put back by Bruick is good. He'll go to the stripe for an and one.
Take another look at that nice offensive rebound.
Yes, it
finish.
was. Good finish on that one. The and one is no good. Quintel Bryant will bring it up the court for the Seahawks. Good rotation by the Seahawks. Spreading the ball out. They'll dive into the lane and try to draw the defense out. Then they can have options. On the steal there, Knight gets it. And then Lewis will steal it back. Oh! Davian Hamilton was going up, and he got a body block by number 24, Elijah Boutwell for S.L. Jones. So Hamilton will go to the free throw stripe for the N1. Watch this replay there. Just that bump right there at the end.
Right between the shoulder blades
yeah.
with an elbow.
That happens sometimes by accident. We all know
sure.
that.
It does, absolutely. And at the same time, if you are going to foul, you don't want to hurt you don't want to hurt anybody, but you certainly don't want them to make the shot on top of it.
Yes, sir. All right, second free throw is good. Our score's all tied at 9. 1:52 left here in the first quarter.
And I don't know about you, Chip, but I tip my hat to these young men. In most situations, 9 a.m. is early to be coming out here and playing basketball.
It is.
Especially competing for – we're in pool play in this division, am I correct? Still in group play?
You know, I don't have that in front of me.
Okay, well, I'll check into that for sure.
Good under the basket move there by Knight for the score. Steal by the Warriors. They'll take it to the other end. Jadarian Middleton.
And that was a beautiful finish, how he held his composure and still able to be able to get that basket.
It was.
But he could not get the and one.
Seahawks bring it up the court. Hamilton's got the ball. He has three-quarter court pressure. Loses control but regains it. He'll drive, shoot. No good. On the rebound, Kermungum. Three-pointer on the way. Kermungum with a rebound. They were trying to work as a team there. Kermungum didn't see the pass coming. Good pressure there by Knight. However, Bryant keeps his cool, drives to the basket. Foul on the floor there. Substitute coming in for S.L. Jones, Washington. He'll give Knight a break. Good offense and defense there. Real hustle. Lewis got the pass coming through, lost it, but wound up saving the ball, getting it to a teammate, and now Hamilton at the free throw stripe for 2.
We just got to look at that play. Let's see if Hamilton can make that one. He does. Let's run that one back. I want you to get a second look at that. He just kind of splits those two defenders. Slices right through him. I didn't see a lot of contact, but it would look like there should have had to be in the way he made his way through both of them. Again, I do not envy these officials for the decisions that they have to, quick decisions they have to make on the court.
Well, Kermungum's shot is no good, but Warriors get the rebound and cut to the right side. Boy, it's almost like there's cellophane on that basket for them right now. We're going to wrap this quarter up. And right now, S.L. Jones finishes the first quarter with a 5-point lead over Jordan Christian. We'll take a break and be back in just a few moments. All right, beginning the second quarter here in this first game for boys Division 5 tournament basketball at the NACA. SL Jones has the ball. They begin this quarter with a 5-point lead. Knight trying to pull the defense out a little bit. He's going to be met with pressure from Bryant. Knight's going to drive, though, shoot. The foul's going to be called on the floor before the shot. Jordan's going to be called for the foul. Fountain will inbound the ball under his own basket.
I understand this is only the third year for Jordan as a school, so they're a young program.
That explains their record.
Sure,
right
that's
here then.
Yeah, that's total record.
That's 50 basketball games a season. All right, on the drive, Knight. Quintel Bryant's going to be called for the foul.
We'll dial that one back and get a second look at this drive as he slices again to the basket and does draw the foul.
One thing you can say about SL Jones, these guys, they can cut with the best of them. They can cut through the lane. It's almost like they're like a squirrel running from a car. I mean,
absolutely.
I hate to be so simple and so I don't know what else the next word would be, but, I mean, they can get through a lane as good as anybody.
Now, we don't have physical stats as far as height. We don't have height, but from up here, number 11, Elijah Brook, a junior for SL Jones, that young man has some height. And it's really hard to gauge from the vantage point that we have here. I realized that last week with a lot of 7-footers down on the court. And once you get down there, it's a little bit different story when you get down there right beside them. They're big now. You can kind of get a better gauge of how tall 7 foot is and how short 5'10" is for me.
Yes, sir. At the free throw line for SL Jones, number 10, Bruick. Shot is up and on the way, no good. Rebound by Dexter for the Seahawks. Three-pointer up and no good. Dexter's going to get the rebound, throw it back in, and SL Jones is off with a fast break. 10-foot jump shot by Knight is good. Hamilton's going to take the three, and it'll go out of bounds. 18-10 our score. 6:37 left in the second quarter.
Hamilton way off the mark on that shot, but we're going to definitely give him some grace for that. It being still only 9:20 a.m. in the morning. These young men are out here playing full speed. Of course, they had time to warm up properly and get after it this morning.
Hamilton keeps his composure, gets the ball back. Goes down low to Rivera. Shot is up, no good. There'll be a foul on the play. Shot is up and no good. Rebound by Bryant. His pass top of the key is stolen. Washington will take it to the other end and put it in the basket. Lewis with the ball. He loses control. Now Knight will go down. That's a good basket for him.
Yeah, that was a great steal. Just a tenacious, quick-handed defense.
Knight was anticipating the block shot there. Made his move. Good move under the basket. Put it up left-handed. Lewis with a three-pointer on the way. Rebound by Washington. And the easy basket by Brewitt.
Yeah, that's just really some good textbook basketball.
No selfish play. Good teamwork. Shot is up and no good. You know, Elmer, I watched a team in Pensacola this year. I mean, just a few miles from this S.L. Jones team. That team was loaded with talent. Loaded with talent. But you cannot spell team using the word I.
No, sir.
And that team went into the playoffs thinking that they were going to make it to state. Basket by Brewitt, by the way, there. Simple backdoor shot. But that team there in Pensacola went into the state playoffs thinking they were going to go, or went into the region playoffs thinking they'd make it to state. But because it was not a true team, it was all about a couple of players. Even the coaches allowed it. And they lost in the first round of the playoffs. Basketball is a team sport. Steal by Washington. And that's a backcourt call right here under the media booth.
As you can see, we're right on top of the action.
Lewis will go low to Wilson. Shot goes out of bounds. (28-10) our score. S.L. Jones up over Jordan Christian Prep. Elmer, I really believe that every team in this tournament has the ability to come back. And I've not seen every team play. We saw it last night going to overtime. I don't believe the game's over with here.
It really looked, hopeless for Covenant last night. Was it Covenant?
It was Covenant, yes.
Yes. Because it was 18-4 at one time. It was, 42-25 on deep in the game.
Three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound by Brewitt. Pass down low. Lost out of bounds.
A lot of time momentum's a quick, it changes either quickly and in big swings, but it was really took a really slow building momentum to really go the other way in that game last night when it really looked hopeless at a lot of times, but the team continued to believe and they kept fighting and they pulled it out in overtime. What a thriller.
They did. Even right here, though no one made the basket, there was a display of teamwork here by this Jordan Christian Prep School. Basket just wouldn't fall for them, but they're working together. That's more important. I know they want to win the game. That's important, I know. But the most important lesson for high school athletics is to learn to work as a team, because in life that is essential. Heavy pressure in the corner. Ball goes into the backcourt. No one tapped the ball, so that's a backcourt violation for S.L. Jones. You think about all the things in life where you have to have a good team for it to be a success. Work, marriage, family, church, all those areas you got to learn to work as a team. Three-pointer on the way now. No good. Rebound put back, no good. And the ball will be lost out of bounds by the Seahawks. Six national championship banners hanging on the wall over there to be awarded before Saturday afternoon. It's going to be a full schedule between now and Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, there are a lot of schools that are working to take one of those banners home.
Waiting for the clock to wind down just a little bit. Knight with a ball. If he's going to wait for the last second shot before the half, he's got a while to wait. No, there he goes. And ball comes loose. Foul is called on number 1, Quintarius Knight. Next foul committed by S.L. Jones puts Jordan Christian in the bonus, 1-1. It was a 16 foul. Oh, what a reject there. That was one of those smooth all-ball rejects there.
That's right. We're going to run that one back. Look at this.
You know, sometimes you see a tap on a reject. Yeah. That was a total rejection right there. Braxton and Boutwell and Knight rotating passes. Knight shot. He'll draw a foul. He'll go to the free throw strike for 3. Foul against Chris Lewis for Jordan Christian. And that's a first for me. I've never seen a player walk up, mark his spot with his finger on the floor, then step in it. That's having good routine. Obviously, he sinks the first one. Elmer, are you old enough to remember Kyle Macy playing for the Kentucky Wildcats?
No,
Kyle Macy.
Yeah, I may be old enough, or maybe I should have, but I just don't recall Kyle.
Knight's second shot is good. Kyle Macy would walk up. He would place his right foot where he wanted it, his left foot where he wanted it. Second and third shot is good. Macy then, they would hand him the basketball. He would then set it on the ground. He would wipe his hands on his socks, pick the ball up, dribble 3 times, shoot. He was a magnificent free throw shooter. But every time, set the ball down, wipe his hands on his socks, then shoot. Foul on the play there. Quincy Wilson is called with a foul. Now S.L. Jones is in the 1-1. Going to the free throw stripe, Elijah Boutwell. Shot is up and no good. Oh! Player thought it was
just a mental mistake, and he tosses it out of bounds right into the ref's hand. It's unfortunate, but it happens.
It does.
To the best of us.
Double dribble called. I'm sure they'll make good adjustments at halftime and work on those issues. Fountain and Braxton at the top of the key, looking for help. Knight comes up. Knight waits for the right moment. Does a spin move, and it goes out of bounds. He'll go to the free throw stripe.
Run that back. He sets up spin move, draws the foul. He's fun to watch. See him mark his spot again.
2 shots. First one is no good. Second one is good. 31 seconds left in this quarter before the end of the half. Hamilton will get it across court. Lewis drives the right side of the lane, puts it in. That was a good drive right there.
Yeah, good looking drive.
Good, smooth action.
In the final seconds of the first half.
Play that one back, Elmer.
Let's see it. Let's take a second look. Wide open lane, all alone once he.
All right, that's the end of the first half, 34-12 our score. We'll be back about 8 to 10 minutes for second half action.
Can one choice change a life? When it's a big choice like choosing a college, it's safe to say yes. Put yourself in the shoes of a new student. You want teachers you can really learn from, classes you look forward to, friends who share your faith, and times you won't forget. But more than that, you want a college that prepares you to serve God with your life. Pensacola Christian College offers all this and more. Come see what a Christ-centered campus is like during college days at Pensacola Christian College. Visit pcci.edu for more info. Can one choice change a life? When it's a big choice like choosing a college, it's safe to say yes. Put yourself in the shoes of a new student. You want teachers you can really learn from, classes you look forward to, friends who share your faith, and times you won't forget. But more than that, you want a college that prepares you to serve God with your life. Pensacola Christian College offers all this and more. Come see what a Christ-centered campus is like during college days at Pensacola Christian College. Visit pcci.edu for more info. Can one choice change a life? When it's a big choice like choosing a college, it's safe to say yes. Put yourself in the shoes of a new student. You want teachers you can really learn from, classes you look forward to, friends who share your faith, and times you won't forget. But more than that, you want a college that prepares you to serve God with your life. Pensacola Christian College offers all this and more. Come see what a Christ-centered campus is like during college days at Pensacola Christian College. Visit pcci.edu for more info.
Number 9, Jared Simmons.
We're back here live at the NACA National Tournament. This is the first game of the day, halftime. About to begin the third quarter. I'm Chip Coleman, your play-by-play analysis. Have in the booth with me as well, Elmer Harris. Elmer, this has been a back-and-forth basketball game as far as speed. Right now it's lopsided on the score, but I believe that Jordan Christian has the ability to make this a tight ball game in the second half. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound by Dexter. Second put back is no good. S.L. Jones on the fast break, first shot no good. Put back is no good. 3 times a charm, they say.
Certainly. Yeah, those offensive rebounds.
Lewis will get it across mid-stripe. He's going to be fouled by Quintarius Knight. Both of these teams are out of Florida.
Oh, no, that was a nice move.
Wow.
Nice move.
Let's hit that replay there.
I got to dial that back. I can't wait. I got to get another look at that beautiful windmill layup.
Yeah, Davian Hamilton there with the windmill layup. Great shot. The big man tries cutting the baseline. Number 11 for S.L. Jones, Jonathan Kamungam. I personally had to go to Jonathan to make sure I was saying his name right. Jonathan will get it and drive the lane. Shot up and no good, but he's going to be fouled. He's going to be fouled by number 12, Byron Dexter for the Seahawks. Cummigan there at the free throw stripe. First shot is up and good. One more for Kamungun. Here I am. I said it right all this time. Now I can't say it. Jonathan Kamungam. Sometimes it sounds like it has an R in it. Other times it doesn't. But it actually does not. And Washington will steal the ball, take it in for a layup on the other end. Lewis with a three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound by Bruick.
Jordan they're really struggling from the field. Nothing will fall for them.
Pressure, top of the key by the Seahawks. They go to the right-hand corner. And Fountain with the basket. Pressure from S.L. Jones near the top of the key. And a reverse layup there. Davian Hamilton. Good drive to the basket there. Good smooth move. Ball is knocked out of bounds. It'll be Seahawks basketball. Lewis with the ball. He'll go inside. Ooh, major rejection on that one.
Yeah, he may think twice about that next time.
Shot goes up. Ooh, rejection on that putback.
And I love that for the
Let's
highlights
see that
I've
one
got
again.
to. Absolutely. We're going to Wow, back-to-back monster blocks by the big man, Jonathan Cummigan.
Seahawks try to go inside again. It'll go out of bounds.
Jonathan Cummigan says, don't come with that again. Those are big boy blocks by Jonathan.
I have the height stats in my book here.
Tonight, these young student athletes will enjoy a great message from Brother Randy Shepard.
Yes, sir.
Of Crossfire Ministries, is that right?
Yes, sir. Out of Asheville, North Carolina.
Could you tell us a little bit about Randy and what you know about Randy?
Randy played basketball at UNC Charlotte, and his testimony is that he was struggling and running from the Lord. And when I say running from the Lord, he wasn't living a righteous type life for a period of time there. He'd go to church, but he wasn't living it. There's a difference between going to church and living it. And the Lord used a bizarre incident there at UNC Asheville. He was about to shoot a free throw. Scramble for the basketball. Wow. It's like there's nothing they can do to score. Finally, a goaltending call.
You know, when I played, I never had issue. I never got one goaltending call. That's one good thing. There may be a reason for that.
Yeah, 5'11", 10. Yeah. Typically, they don't get goaltending calls. But anyway, back to Randy Shepard. He was at the free throw line and was about to shoot, and a player from the other team hit him from the blind side. And, of course, a brawl took place during the game, and that caused an injury that got Randy's attention. And then God put it in his and Jamie's heart. Jamie played ball at another school, but they were dear friends, and God put it in their heart to start a ministry using basketball primarily as a way to share the gospel. And Knight scores from the three-point line there. We're going to go inside again. Finally, inside basket by Chris Jordan is good. Ruick will get the ball out. They try to go back door to Middleton, and the ball will be stolen. Quickly down the court. Quincy Wilson will be fouled. Fouled by number 3, Tariq Braxton. Hamilton thought about the three-pointer from the top of the key. Instead, he'll dish off to Lewis. Lewis will drive and be fouled by Kamungam. At the line, Chris Lewis for the Seahawks. First shot is up and good. Second shot, no good. Off the front of the rim, though. Quincy Wilson with the rebound and put back. He has a shot blocked a couple of times, but he's persistent. Finally, he gets it and scores. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound by Wilson. I'm sorry, rebound by Jordan. Long court pass. Middleton with a score. Assist by Knight. Lewis gets it to Hamilton. He's not afraid to score. He takes it to the basket and does. Knight has the ball stolen. Lewis with it. Makes his move, has a shot block. Put back, no good. Three-pointer on the way. Knight with a three-pointer. Lewis being pressured by Knight. Pass stolen and traveling violation called on Boutwell. Got to hand it to him for going after it, though. Official had to warn both teams. And just, wow, tipped back by Chris Jordan. On that warning, he told both teams no more warnings this game. They mean business. Knight has the ball stolen by Lewis. He's going to go down and lay it in. 30-second timeout called by the coach for Jordan Christian. We'll take a 30-second break. Back for third quarter action. 21 seconds left in this third quarter. S.L. Jones and Jordan Christian. Jones with a commanding lead. Shot up by number 21, Stephon Palmer, no good. On the transition, Davian Hamilton will take an extra step. Full court pressure now by the Seahawks. Middleton's basket almost goes in there at the buzzer. We'll be back in 1 minute. Fourth quarter now, just about to get underway. S.L. Jones and Jordan Christian. Both these teams out of Florida. Jordan Christian out of Eagle Lake, Florida. They are the Seahawks. And S.L. Jones out of Pensacola, Florida. They are the Warriors. Chris Lewis will bring it up for the Seahawks.
Young number 5, Quintel Bryant, only a freshman for the Seahawks.
Yes, sir. Shot up and falls. Lewis had to take an opportunity to do the arching shot, high arch. It bounced in for him. The big man loses the ball going to the lane. Seahawks will try to transition quickly, and they'll lose it to Knight. His pass to Brewitt cutting to the basket goes out of bounds. Pass from Knight to Brewitt to Kamungan. He'll score. Ball will be tipped out of bounds. It'll be Warriors basketball. Knight with a good move there on the baseline to score. Shot goes up by Lewis. No good. Knight and Fountain working together on the other end. No good on the basket. Lewis goes inside to Jordan. Kamungan with a rebound. You know, it's a real temptation this late in the game with a score the way it is. If these teams are not careful, they'll lose it and affect the rest of this tournament. They'll get to playing too loose, undisciplined.
And it'll carry through to the next game.
It'll carry through to the next game.
You make a good point, Chip.
Coach Trey Bonner over there on the side for the S.L. Jones Warriors. He's still trying to coach and make sure they keep things together. Kamungan on the foul. At the free throw stripe, Quincy Wilson for 2. First one is no good. Palmer in the lineup now for S.L. Jones. Second shot on the way. It is good.
Just to confirm, this is group play. So these games are only consequential into how the seeding is placed for Friday and then championship Saturday.
Sure.
We're going to have a 4 championship titles awarded tomorrow, I believe, and then 2 games, the final 2 Saturday.
Yes, also tomorrow night after it's all over with, you can watch live right here on the NACA Sports Network the Slam Dunk competition, which is usually a very exciting time here at NACA. First shot is up and no good by Quincy Wilson. Second shot on the way is good. Heavy pressure by the Seahawks in the backcourt. There'll be a foul to the head called on Chris Lewis. That'll put Elijah Boutwell at the free throw stripe for 2. First one is no good.
If you're enjoying this game, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, as well as follow us on Twitter. And you're likely already liking us on Facebook. And if you're not, please do. Staying connected to our social media channels will make sure that you never miss any action from the National Association of Christian Athletes, NACA Sports.
Davian Hamilton on the drive. He'll be fouled by Bruick. He'll go to the free throw stripe for 2.
You can find full brackets and schedules on our website, nacasports.org.
Talking about Fort Bluff Camp, the host of NACA, the home of it, and also the host. It's an organization that is designed to help you draw closer to the Lord. I was looking at the purpose statement there in the office just this morning. And the purpose of Fort Bluff Camp is to see people transformed and living godly, decent lives. You may want to bring your church here for a marriage retreat or children's camp, student camp. There's all types of retreats.
There's also a specially themed man camp coming up. I've been to the man camp before. A lot of fun, a lot of activities, a lot of great men that really iron sharpens iron event with you go out so much archery, a lot of games. It's just a fun time for good men to come together and keep each other accountable and help each other walk closer to the Lord. And Fort Bluff Camp is the place to do it.
Ball is lost out of bounds.
But you can check all that out and all the lodging options here at the camp. It's a beautiful campus. Just visit fortbluffcamp.com.
4 substitutes coming into the game now for S.L. Jones. Shot is on the way, no good. Rebound lost out of bounds. It'll be Seahawks basketball. And the inbound pass is intercepted. Middleton will take it down and score.
Middleton.
Three-pointer on the way is good by Davian Hamilton.
There it is, and that was a deep three, as you can see, several steps behind the arc. Nothing but string music, as good friendship would say.
Into the game now, number 2, Rivera, and also number 13, Craig. Knight on the drive is going to be fouled. He'll go to the free throw stripe for 2.
Number 2, Jaron Rivera, his first team board. Here 9 to the line.
First one is on the way. I'm not so for sure that Knight didn't think that was the second one. He's got one more to shoot here. It's on the way and good as well. Rivera's shot on the way, and it's going to touch metal, so it'll be out of bounds. Ruick shot from the side, no good. Rebound by Knight. His shot is blocked. Jaron Rivera with the ball now. He'll get it over to Quincy Wilson. Loses the ball. Now the Knight scramble and it goes out of bounds. Or the Warriors, that is. Will lose it out of bounds. Three-pointer on the way. And it's good by Jesse Craig. A drive to the basket by LaShawn Washington. He'll score, go to the free throw line for the N1.
Darius Barnes, his first team fifth. Basket counts. And LaShawn Washington will shoot again.
And the N1 is good. Rivera bring it across midcourt for the Seahawks. Right side of the lane. Darius Barnes, his shot no good. Knight will get the rebound. He'll bring it up. Knight cuts to the middle of the lane. Scores. On the transition now. Middleton misses. Bruick puts it back, though. Shot on the way by Barnes. No good. Rebound by Bruick. Quickly, LaShawn Washington will throw it down low to Middleton. His shot no good. Put back no good. We've got 1 minute exactly left in this one. Cummigan, he fouls out of the ball game for S.L. Jones.
Big time game for Cummigan. Hats off to him.
At the free throw line, Byron Dexter right now, shooting the 1-and-1. No good. Rebound by Bruick. Fountain passes out to Washington. His shot no good. Rivera goes after the rebound. Rivera inside to Dexter, who will take it to the basket and score. Full timeout. We'll take a break. We'll be back in 60 seconds. SL Jones with a 29-point lead. I'm sorry, 31-point lead. They're going to hold the ball. Knight giving direction. Knight trying to help his teammate Stephon Palmer there. Cut to the basket and score. Three-pointer on the way. No good. That's the ball game, folks. SL Jones wins this one 73-42. We'll take a break. We've got basketball coming up in just a little bit at 10:30. Our next game here on NACA Sports Network.